Yes, 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 yes. My goodness, Arsenal PSG. It is over. Listen, there can only be one club in London at a time. No two ways about that. Any attempt to overthrow the kings of London, it will not work out. Arsenal, London is blue. Have that at the back of your mind, guys. There can only be one club in London. That is a blue. Chelsea fans all over the world, wherever you are, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Guys, you are highly welcome to this Thursday special edition. Remember, later tonight, it's going to be Chelsea Jagenden. And listen, if we are to win this trophy and add to our trophy cabinet, then you can just imagine the whole of England. It is only Chelsea. As a matter of fact, the whole of Europe, it is only Chelsea that would have been the club that has won all European competition trophies. From Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, Club World Cup, just all the European competitions, it's only Chelsea. Guys, if we can secure this trophy and the journey to kickstart the celebration of this trophy starts tonight. I will come back later with a preview. Then later in the night, there will be watch along, hopefully. But quickly, guys, Egbele, yes, Chelsea co-owner, Egbele was at the stadium last night where Arsenal couldn't make London proud. Yeah. Let me be honest. In the first 10-15 minutes, Arsenal seems to be on top of the job. They came determined. But you know, they don't have the mojo, the mentality, the heart for trophy. No, they don't have it. When it matters most, Arsenal will disappoint. I think I said it a few weeks back, that when it matters most, Arsenal will disappoint you. It's not as if maybe I just hate Arsenal. No. I have friends over 15 years that have been following Arsenal. Every season is like, oh, next season is our season. Oh, even before Arsene Wenger retired, it was interesting listening to Arsene Wenger though, and I would not like to go into what the things that he has been saying. Even before he retired, for how long? Every season, my friends will be like, oh, next season is our season. Next season is our season. Oh, we are rebuilding. Mikel Arteta now 6 years or so, 7 years of projects. And on my record, I think 1 FA Cup trophy and 2 Carling Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I mean, Community Shield, 2, and 1 FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken, in 6 or 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, how will Arsenal get so close to this level? PSG, we know where they are coming from. They've invested so much in the past years. But when they decided that no, they're making mistakes, and this is where I would like Chelsea ownership to take clue from. Egbele was at the stadium yesterday. If they can learn something great from there. They spent the money, but they didn't get a result until the new coach came in and said, no, I don't want Mbappe any longer. I don't want this. What I want is a little blend of experience plus the youngsters, not just youngsters. Look at how old is Dembele. Experience plus, and when Dembele came on, the second goal. I mean, look at the beautiful assist, the assist he gave. Now, you look at the entire performance. Trust me, compared to Barcelona Inter Milan game, let me just be straightforward with you this morning. I'll soon be getting to Chelsea news. Yeah. But I want to be very straightforward with you this morning. And my honest take on a game last night, PSG, Arsenal, both teams did not qualify to be in the finals of the Champions League. I think Barcelona, Inter Milan should have rather been in the finals. Barcelona, Inter Milan. Barcelona deserved to be in the finals than PSG, in my own opinion. Because in greater part of the game, PSG And look, if you look at PSG statistics, guys, I want to show you something. Did you know that PSG, as we speak, from the group stages of the, on the league table, from the league table stages, before we get to the group stage, PSG was 15th. Yeah, PSG finished 15th in the Champions League table. 15th on the Champions League table, and were 2 points away from going out before the knockout stage. Before the knockout stage, PSG, when they were in the league table phase, before we get to the group stages, the league table phase, PSG was actually 15th. 2 points away from being knocked out. They would have missed out on the group phase. But then, since then, as they came up to the knockout stage, what happened? They've beaten all the English clubs. They've beaten Liverpool, beaten Aston Villa, and now Arsenal in the knockout stages. This is a club that was at the verge of being eliminated from the league stage. So, for them to come this far, there is something unique about them. But they were still missing something, in my opinion. When I watched the game Barcelona-Inter Milan, I think, yes, let me say it again. I think Barcelona deserved to be in the finals with Inter Milan than both PSG and Arsenal. They played game, and it will be interesting, 31st of May, to see Inter Milan facing PSG in Munich. It'll be very interesting to watch, and I'll put my stake on Inter Milan to carry the trophy. I'll put my stake on Inter Milan. You see, you might think possession-wise, Inter Milan, they are not possessing so much, but tactically, they are the best. And they have the blend of experience and young. They manage to blend the experience and young players. Even if you look at equally Barcelona, they have the experience and they have the young players. Now, quickly, it's your breakfast. Let me quickly move to Chelsea. I want to tell you something before I go. I'll come back later on. There's not much about the preview per se. So I'll come back later in the day. But I want to chip in this before I go. Chelsea, as we speak, right? Chelsea have players that we expect next season to come in, right? To beef up this squad. Players like Andrew Santos. I want you to compare this to the Barcelona team. All right. We have Estaval. He's Chelsea's player, but he's on loan. Okay? Coming in the summer. That's just next month. Estaval. He was 17, now 18. Kendrick Paez, 17. Quenda, 17. Levi Colwell, who is now with the first team. Levi Colwell is 22 years old. Moise Caicedo is 23 years old. Enzo Fernandez is 24 years old. Romeo Lavia is 21 years old. Andrew Santos is 21 years old. Pendes is 18. Cole Palmer is 23. Noni Madueke is 23. That is Chelsea average. All right. Compare it to the current Barcelona squad. Compare that to Barcelona squad. Now, before I give Barcelona details, let's just say Chelsea are in the market to sign new players. And the player that came up strongly, we understand. Just add this to that potential, the squad next season. Add this to it. Potential signing, Hudson, as we know, as a defender, right? Add Hato. Hudson is 20 years old. Hato also is been strongly linked to Chelsea now as we speak. That Chelsea are in negotiations or whatever. Hato is 19. Now, in terms of striker, Delap, that we understand is the one that is, that will be easier. The easiest choice for Chelsea right now. Not the best though, not my personal choice though. But the easiest for Chelsea right now is Delap. He's 22. We understand that Gittens is 20. right? Gittins is 20, and then Franco 17. And I guess this, you see, when you look at this average list that I gave you right now, and you compare it to the current Barcelona team, Lamine Yamal is 17, Kubasi is 18, Pedri is 22, Gavi is 20, Fermin is 21. If you check it carefully, the average list comparably to Chelsea, it's the same. I mean, the age range is the same. Now, why I brought this up is that we will have to start thinking. Coaching matters a lot in this game. Coach matters a lot in this game. And experience blend with a young age. I'm not too sure if I have the experienced players in Barcelona, this Barcelona setup. But look at Lewandowski. How old is he? 30 what? 38 or 39 years, Lewandowski. Who is in Chelsea right now that is 30 years old? None. Experience matters a lot. Look at Inter Milan. Average is 26 years. Their average age is 26 years. One or two that are 20, 22. Average. The Inter Milan, they have the most experience in this semi-final competition that we just witnessed. They have the most experience. Then followed by PSG. PSG, how old is Dembele? How old is Kvaratskhelia? Just mention them. So you could see clearly the teams that blend experience, matured age, plus coaching. Look at the coaches that are going to the final. Look at the coaches. Inzaghi and Luis Enrique. Can you just imagine two tactical coaches? Compare Luis Enrique, Mikel Arteta. He's not there yet. Mikel is not there yet. I'm sorry to say. Come on, guys. It is your breakfast. I have a lot to talk about because but it's your breakfast. I have to come back. Like I said, the preview is not much to say about the preview. So I'll conclude with this, and then we will go into the preview for 2-3 minutes. Then later in the night, we will come back with our watch along. Hopefully. But right now, I am just trying to build your mind what Chelsea needs to start thinking of. If Chelsea really want to win or go into the Champions League next season, I have that already prepared. What we need to do, the players that I would suggest we need to go in for now, the next 3 weeks to 1 month. 3 weeks to 1 month. What Chelsea need to do right now, I have it there already. I'll be back in the next one when you see me, guys. Shalom and peace.